What's up, YouTube fans? DeLeon Francis 60 here, and I'm doing a new game review again for board game, miniatures board game. A new thing that I just bought like a couple weeks ago. It's called Dust Tactics. Right here, Dust Tactics, and this is the miniatures from my course set, and plus two sets from that I got two mechs. So I want to do a review. I've been trying to get a review about this one for quite a while, but I haven't had the time. So sorry about that one. So tonight I just decided to set it up and do a little review of my own. There has been other reviews for this game, but I want to do my own version. So this is another new thing that I recently got. As you can see, it's kind of like Warhammer 40k, but it's not. It's set in an alternate timeline. It's set in 1947, I believe, where the Axis and the Allies are still fighting. In this universe, there's like the political climate has changed. Let's see. There are three factions in the universe. It says it has like according to this, it's like three faction that is going on: the Axis, and the Allies, and um the Suno Soviet Union, the SSU for short. Basically, according to around 1943, Operation Valkyrie was a success, and they got rid of Hitler. This one was alternate universe, but the Axis power is still around, so they may have probably averted some disasters when what happened to the real time. So, but there was something dramatically was changed. Technology, they discovered some sort of called new some sort of new ore called VK or something, somewhere in Antarctica, and they decided to the Germans were able to use this, and apparently the the Allies got their hands on it too, so they end up developing mechs. You can see it's called these armored walkers over here. Yeah, the they were able to develop mechs technology. I don't know if tanks are still around, but it suggests that the tanks are still around and it's an underground vehicle, but I haven't seen this. So they're basically fighting for resources. Russia is also in with the SSU forces. There's kind of like split into three factions. So this is 1947. Over here it's like we got the Allies over here. It's now headquarters near Washington D.C. because of the problem going on in Europe. England's still around. Italy is now occupied, so maybe the northern Italy is still around, who are still loyal. And Japan, it's still in the Axis power, but I don't know if they might have in the future release, they might have some new units coming out, their own units. I like to see that one. I know the Russians are coming out with some new units, their own versions of mechs and infantry tactics, and the green ones represent the neutral countries. So that's how the story is. But the gameplay, it has like it'll give you some scenarios. So like I got like 7 scenarios from the core set, the small core set that came out. It's actually a downgraded one because the original had more and it costs more, and there's another original, the limited edition, but actually has the miniature itself would have had actually have colors. Some people are painting them. I might paint this one soon. I just need some decent paint because they look fantastic. It's already assembled. You just need to paint it if you want it. If you don't want to paint it, you can play it too. It also comes with some covers, not like that, crates and anti-tank traps. And there's some sets they sell, like another scenarios, new maps, even some new terrains. Basically, Dust has three types of games out there. Was released already. Its first, um, I believe the Dust, just called Dust. It's just basically kind of like a Axis and Allies board game or something. It's like a world map. That's how it started. Then it came to this one, to miniature style, few years back, like a year ago. Then the next one, there's gonna be a new rule. You still use this one, miniatures, but you will be able to use this with Warhammer style. It's called Dust Warfare. It'll be like a Warhammer 40k style. So you will use rulers. The book is being wrote already. Someone already wrote the book for it. If you want to play that one and bring it up to tabletop gaming, that's gonna be the new thing. You will still use your miniatures, but you won't use this kind of maps with the grids anymore. And the grids are pretty good. It's easy. They'll tell you what to go, or where you can shoot or not. Like this one, you can't cross. You can shoot there, but you won't cross there. And they have some deadly units already. And BJ and I played like a couple weeks ago with just one mech and one squad in a regular recon patrol scenario. We tried this over here, recon and force over here. We tried this and it was so fun. We were using close quarters tactics. Flamethrowers, they really are they can really do a lot of damage to a single squad or a vehicle. Even the vehicles have like some sort of one-shot kill and it's done. You can actually bring back units if you have the right units, like an engineer. There'll be snipers from other squads. And movements. Over here you can see the units. I set them out for a card, and here are the hero units. We got Lara from the German side and Rhino from the Allied side. And they got hero units. You can pair them up with a squad. They'll bring their benefits, and the squad's benefits will bring those. It will also help the unit, the hero too. So they'll mix their benefits together. And here, so there's squad type. It's called the Hellboys. This is one of those things. And here's one of the mechs. It's called a Black Hawk. It's one of the light assault mechs that the Allies are using. And this is another mech that I recently bought, the Pounder. It's in that one box only over there. It only comes with one set, but you can configure them. I got the Mickey over here. You can see that one. They'll come in several sets. And the Steel Rain, like a launcher, and a Hot Dog will launch flamethrowers. And you can tell that they have like several perk system down below. Yeah, these units are deadly. And the dice, they don't use regular dice. They use this kind of dice over here. And if you want to do more rolls, you have to re-roll the ones that you use. They have like structures in there, like buildings. I'll probably get another, like one of those 3D buildings, and add it up in the map, and some new tiles and some new units. It's pretty decent games. And I'm thinking of painting. I'm gonna paint one of these someday. Especially that mech. I like to paint that one. I already have like the German gray paint ready, and some olive drab for the Allies. So it's not gonna be that difficult, because it's not like kind of Warhammer that you buy like Citadel paint and they have own color. It's just the weathering. And look at the weathering, and if you can see the weathering, it's pretty tight. And for the Germans over here, they got like this guy over here, the Louding, I can't pronounce it. It's freaking, that thing's armed with a double 88 gun. That's the same 88 gun for the King Tiger one. They doubled it, and over here they got this Luthar or something. It's German. It's basically a rocket launcher, and the Looter, and another Panzer weaponry with anti-aircraft gun. So that's how the gameplay. Oh, that's how my little review on this one. So if you really want to buy more, just get it. If you want to get something new for your gaming, it's pretty light. It's not that complicated to um play, and it's pretty easy. Start light, then go a little bit heavy. It has like scenarios you can play. You always have like scenarios where it kind of like it tells, right now in this scenario the Germans had landed in England, I believe, and the Allies are just trying to fighting to throwing them back in the sea. So there's several scenarios out there being sold separately with some new structure, new maps, new you even have some buildings. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get into this a lot. I just don't play a lot of them right now, but it's pretty good. So I suggest you buy this or not, or just do a. So this is just my review. I just want to show you my collection. I'm gonna start small right now. I might get 2 more squad of infantry. I already have like 2 mechs and a couple of heroes. I'm not gonna get a lot much, but I'm also gonna get the Soviets, so we can have like a third faction. Even crazy units here, wacky units like zombies, gorillas, you name it. So this is this is gonna be an interesting game. I wonder what the Das Warfare is gonna be like. I'll have to read that up and see if the gameplay is really easy. So this is Delion Francis 60 signing off.